Good morning, everyone. This is BremSter, and today I'm coming to you with a puzzle called Windoku, which is basically, it's a Windoku puzzle. And this is from Ashish Kumar's Enthralling Sudoku pack from June of 2023. I was chatting to someone about how I haven't done a Windoku puzzle in quite a while, and Windoku was, I think, the first puzzle type where I made a huge discovery in Sudoku for myself. Other people had made the discovery. It was a known thing, but I did it. I found it on my own, and I felt really chuffed about it. And I'm going to show you that discovery in a few minutes. But it was when I discovered it, it was one of the first moments of, oh my God, I had in Sudoku. And it was probably the thing that kept me in the hobby. I'd been enjoying it up until then, but when I found that moment, it was a thing of, this is something I'm going to do for a very long time. So I want to thank Ashish Kumar for that. And I was chatting to Ashish a lot at that point, and I was following his Enthralling Sudoku Patreon. I'd gotten into that one and was getting the puzzles, and it was the Windoku that absolutely got me into the hobby. We'll link to his Enthralling Sudoku Patreon above and below. I highly recommend this. This is probably the most value I get from my Sudoku buck anywhere. The puzzles he puts out every month are just absolutely stunning. They are good fun. They are really good learning. They vary in difficulty from easy up to quite tricky, but never blindingly hard. They've just, over the entire time I've been doing the hobby, they've just reinforced good tricks and shown me rule sets that I'm not familiar with. And there is a reason why Ashish is considered a world-class setter. So as bang for buck goes, I think the Enthralling Sudoku packs are just unbeatable. And of course, Ashish was one of the people who was involved in the intro a few days ago. And the reason for that is, of course, he is one of the people who does the Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles YouTube channel, which is older than mine. He's been doing this for years. So, pardon me. Please, I will link to that as well. Please go and give him a subscribe because, the channel is stunning and I've learned a lot from that over the years as well. So, anyway, let's have a look at Windoku from the June 2023 Enthralling Sudoku pack. Now, I really do appreciate Ashish giving me a permission to occasionally do puzzles from his Patreon and bringing them to you for free, because I want to showcase how good these are. In each pack, there will be a number of classic Sudokus, there will be a number of variant Sudokus, and a number of 6x6 Sudokus. Honestly, it's hours, just phenomenal hours of entertainment. For a few bucks a month, you will get 15 to 20 hours, depending on your skill level, of just, for me, it's probably about 6 to 10 hours of just good, relaxing fun. It's great fun. So anyway, how does this puzzle work? It's a Windoku. So normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. We also have a rule that each of these 3x3 boxes, I've done them as shaded cages, must also contain the digits 1 to 9 without repetition. So that's how Windoku works. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. Now, I'm going to go straight in with the discovery that took me about an hour to make when I first solved a Windoku. I had no reference videos or anything to show me. If you want to try and discover this on your own, if you've never seen a Windoku before, then please go away and do it. The concepts behind this are way more known now, so you'll probably find it a lot faster than I did. But 3 years ago, some of the concepts behind this were just, I'd never seen anything like it before. So, the thing we want to ask ourselves is, this is a basic form of set theory. So the question we want to ask is, in these 3 rows, how many sets of the digits 1 to 9 are we going to have? And the answer is going to be, we're going to have 3 1s, 3 2s, 3 3s all the way through. But we also know that these boxes each now contain a set of the digits 1 to 9. So those boxes, we can remove them and we can say that these blue cells are going to be a unique set of the digits 1 to 9, and it's going to be the same down here. This is going to be a unique set of the digits 1 to 9, but the same works in these 3 columns. So in those 3 columns, we've got 3 sets of the digits 1 to 9, but these boxes are going to have to be two sets of the digits 1 to 9. So these yellow cells here are going to be a unique set of the digits 1 to 9. These yellow cells are going to be a unique set of the digits 1 to 9. So I went through that pretty quickly, but hopefully it's fairly obvious. Now, the bit that is when I first found this, as I said, it took me 45 minutes to realize that basic concept. Now, the really cool thing now is we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sets of the digits 1 to 9. Where does the ninth set come from? It's these corner cells. These corner cells are also going to be a unique set of the digits 1 to 9. And that stuff is just mind-blowing. I love the Windoku grid. Now, you can keep the colors in the grid, and I will for people who've never seen it before. I tend to solve Windoku recreationally without those digits in the grid, without the coloring, because I'm fairly used to the pattern now. But now I'm going to try and solve this knowing that each of these, I keep these the same because if I have too many colors in the grid, it starts causing me vision problems. But I know the top set of blue is one set, the bottom set is another, the left yellow and the right yellow are unique sets. So, how can I solve this now? Well, I know there's no 6 in here and there's no 6 in here. So there is a 6 in one of those two cells because I need a 6 in the cage. Now, I'm not sure where I'm going to scan. There's no 1 in here. There's no 1 in those. So there is a 1 in one of those two. Now, there's no 1 in here, there's no 1 in here, and there's no 1 in here. So there's a 1 in one of those two. There's no 7 in here, there's no 7 in here. So there's a 7 in one of those two. There's no 7 in here or in here. So I know the 7 is in one of those four. That's not great. There's no, I'm not sure where I'm looking here. I mean, these are quadruples. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well, there's no 4, 5 there. That shouldn't have been selected. And the reason is I've got 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. So these were 3, 4, 5, and 6, and there's no 4, 5 there. That's not great. This is also a quadruple, which is 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 7. So if I mark these as 2, 3, 5, 7, that one can't be 2, that one can't be 2. So there's a 2 in one of those two. This is feeling not like the way to solve this. Music has done a weird thing. That does not feel good, does it? 8 is in one of those two in this row. So hang on, 2, 3... So 8 in this row can't be here, and it can't be in any of the yellows. So it's in one of those two. Oh, I could have got that from, I can't put 8 in any of those cells. Is there anything else that's restricted in purple? 1, oh, this is a 1. Because I can't put 1 in any of those. I can't put 1 in any of those, 1 in any of those, and that one sees that one. That right there is a 1. That's cool. Oh, this isn't a 6. So what are these? 3, 4, 5, and 7? So this is a 3. So across the top here, I've now got 3, 4, 5, and 7 to put in the top row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, these are 3, 4, 5, and 7, but there's a 4, 5, and 7. So this is the 3. 3 comes out of all of those. That's cool. So there's a 7 in one of those two. So I can't put 7 in here. Now, I'm probably doing this wrong, but... 1 and 3. So 3... So is this quadruple? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 6, 8, and 9. Well, there's no 2 there. There's no 8 there because of the 8 there. And there's no 6. This is a 9. So this was 2, 6, 8, and 9. It sees a 2, it sees a 6, and it sees an 8. So this is a 9. This is very cool. So that takes 9 out of all of those. That one sees a 2. So now I've got the 2 in purple. So the 2 in purple is in one of those two. Now this can't be an 8. This is a little weird, but I like it. But I am trying to figure out where the pressure is. There's no 4 there. So 4 is in one of those two. No, not sure. There'll be tricks like I've just been using, and I'm just not sure where I'm supposed to be finding them. Like 1 is not in here. It's not here. It's not in those two, and it's not there. This is a 1. So these two ones here, look up and see those. That one sees all of those. This one sees both of those, and that one saw that one. This is a 1. Okay, that's kind of cool. And I've got a quadruple in this blue. So these are 2, 3, 5, and 7, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So these are 2, 3, 5, and 7. Now that one's not 2, so I know 2 is in here somewhere. Can I do anything with the 3, 5, and 7? It doesn't look like it, does it? But yeah, I already had 1 being in one of those, so I probably could have got that 1 a little easier. But I still need to put 1 in this box, which goes up here now. Actually, I've got a lot more information about this, because this is 3, 4, 5, 7. So 9 is in one of these two, and it's not there. So this is the 9, because I have to put 9 in this box somewhere. It's not in any of those, and it's not in any of those. That was cool. So what are these? I've got to put a 1 in here. I have to put a 2 in here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so 1 and 2 are in those. Which means in here I'm not putting 1, 2, or 9, but that's not that helpful. Four is not in there. No. The purple region was incredibly powerful, but I'm not... These, there's a 9 in one of those two. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's a 9 in one of those two. It'll be just staring at me. Absolutely, it'll be staring at me. Like there's a 9 in one of those two by Sudoku. But I do need to put a 9 in blue as well. Because there's a 9 in one of those. But I still need to put a 9 in one of these. Now there's no 9 here. There's no 9 here. So there's a 9 in one of these three. Which is interesting, maybe. It does put a 9 in one of these two, which makes sense because I couldn't put 9 in any of those. Actually, I should have seen that earlier. Seven is over here, and it's not in blue. So 7 is in one of those two. Can't be in blue because I've already got a 7 in blue. There's no 8 here. Hmm. I did deliberately pick one of the harder ones from the pack from June. Oh, this is not the one. One is in one of these two because of this one. They're all lining up and that's all fine. Oh, this isn't the one. This is the one. So what have I not got in this box? 1, 2, 3, 4 is in here. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hang on. Oh, how have I done this? This is the 6. This is the 2. There's no 6 here. The 2 takes... This is the 8. Man, missing that 8 for so long was absolutely terrible. Now that means this is now a quad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 8, and 9. Well, there's no 8 there. Wow, that did a lot less than I wanted. So we've got 1, 2. We've got to put a 3 in purple. No, I've got a 3 in purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. So these, I'm actually going to do this 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 because sometimes it can be really hard to scan. I'm going to remove. So this is not 6. No, this is not doing anything, is it? No, I don't like that. I will find something, maybe. There's a 6 in one of those two. Because I've already got the 6 in both blues, so I can't put blue in any of those. So there's this, oh, I can see that by the fact that I can't put 6 in any of those. So there's a 6 in one of those two. No, that's not it. I need to get more of a traction into these cages. So, oh, there's a 2 in one of these two, because I can't put 2 here or here. There's no 3 in those. If I could force 3 out of one of these, that would be cool. Six. 8 is in one of those two. That's been there for ages. Like, since the beginning, in fact. Which means 8 is down here with 9. But not there. Now, 8 is not here or here. So it's in one of those 3 and in one of those 3. Does that do anything? Well, they're all the 8s in these 2 boxes. But that's fine. So 8 is in one of those 2 and in one of those 4. But that all makes sense because I've already got the 8 in purple. It means I can't put 8 in those 2 cells. But I already couldn't because of that 8. Thing is with Windoku, you get these weird geometry things that actually end up meaning nothing. Three, 4. So this can't be 1, 2, 3. It can be 4. Can be 5. Can't be 6. Can be 7. Can't be 8. Can be 9. 4, 5, 7, 9. This is not helping me. I'm looking like an idiot. But that's okay. That seems to be my job on the internet. 4 can't go in any of those. So 4 can't go in any of those. 4 is not in those. So 4 is in one of those 2 cells in this box. This cell, it can't be 1, 2, 3. Oh, it is less restricted. Because all of the cells I was looking at, I was thinking, is it restricted? But it can be 4 because that would put 4 there. Which would put 4 in one of those two and put 4 in one of those two, and then I'm okay. Or am I? You know, it would have chains because it would put 4 there, which would put 4 there. Actually, that's broken. Hang on, this could be... So this can't be 1. It could be 2. No, it can't be 2, it can't be 3. It could be 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Now, if this is 4, where do I put 4 in yellow? I put it there. Now, that puts 4 in one of those two. One of those two. I just had that break. Now, 4 in blue is there, which means 4 is here. I may have been wrong. Because 4 in this cage is now in one of those two. 4 goes there, and that is the disposition of the 4s, and I'm okay. I think I just made a boo-boo. That's not the way to look at this. I am stumped. Oh, no, I'm not. Wow, my scanning is for pot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are 6 and 9, which means 6 and 9 comes out of this. These are 4, 5, and 7. Holy cow. Because I can't repeat the digits. These are a 6, 9 pair. But now I've got 3. And this 6 make... Oh, wow. It was so simple. So there's no 9 here. So there is a 9 in here. That's okay. This is 3 or 4. 9. No. Now 6 can't be here or here. 9 in this box is not here. It's not here. So it's in one of those 3. But 9 in blue is in one of those 3, isn't it? Yes. So if that was a 9, this would be the 9 in blue, and I'd have no 9 in this cage. So this is not the 9. Actually, I've just broken the puzzle. No, I haven't. This can't be the 9. 9 is in one of those two. I can't put 9 in one of those two, because then this would have to be 9 and this would have to be 9. So 9 is not in any of those. 9 is in one of these. And it's not in those. So 9 is in here with the 4. Okay. Oh, my scanning is for pot. This is the 3, this is the 5, this is the 3, which makes this the 6, which means this is not 3 or 6, which means this is the 5, this is the 4, which means this is not 4, this is a 5, 7. Oh man, this... I'm so sorry, everyone. This has been terrible. And I'm still probably missing stuff. So the 5, 7 pair makes this 3, which takes 3 out of all of those. This is now 2, 5, 7, which means this is 4. This is not 4. This is a 5, 7 pair, which makes sense. There's no 4 in those. These are 3, 8, 9, and I've broken the puzzle. Because I've got 2 3s in blue. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 2 3s in blue. Oh, that's because I've got 2 3s in the column. When did I put that 3 in? I'm really struggling with this one, aren't I? So I'm going to 3, 4, 8, 9. This can't be 8 or 9. Four makes this 3, which makes this 5. Takes 3 out of that. The 3 takes 3 out of all of those. This is 4, 8, 9, which takes 4 out of those. Maybe I just did this wrong. This becomes 3, which makes this 6. 3 and 6 come out of this, and this is a 4, 5 pair. I think I did this wrong. Now, 4, 8, 9. Right, these are the same digit. I'm really struggling with this one. Sorry. So there's no 5 in there, and there's no 5 in there. So there's a 5 in one of those two. Ashish is an amazing scanner and can see stuff that I always struggle with. But I don't want to turn on the pencil mark checker. Not yet. 8 is not in there. 8 is not in there. We know 8 is in one of these three. Oh, 7 is in one of those two, so that's the 5, which takes 5 out of those, which means this is 2, 3, 7, this is 5. We take 5 out of those. This is the 7, this is the 4, which means this is the 7, and I've done all the purple digits, which is good. 2, 3, 7, 4, 8, 9, this is working. Still haven't broken into it all. Now, the 7 takes 7 out of those. The 5 takes 5 out of those. So this is 3, this is 2. The 5 here makes this 4, which makes this 5. And I've done all of the stuff except for broken into these. So I'm getting closer. Now I know what this triple is now. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's no 4 there. This is 1, 2, 3. There's no 3 there. There's no 1 there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I need to put a 4. This is a 4, 6 pair now because I can't put 4 or 6 down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are 5, 7, and 8. There's no 8 here. There's no 5 there. This is the 7. So this is a 5, 8 pair. There's no 7 here. Now, this 5, 8 pair. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 1 and 4. And this 4 makes this 1, 1 and this 4. It takes 1 out of there. This becomes the 1. The 5, 8 pair is resolved by the 5. This is the 8. This is the 5. So this column is missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is not the 7. This is the 7. This box is missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is an 8. These three cells now are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 5, and 9 go into those. Now, this is not 5 because of that 5. This is not 3. Now, I know that 9 was for this box, but so these are 3, 5, and 9. Now, this 6, of course, makes this 2 and this 6. Now, 2 is in here because I can't put 2 here or here, and that 2 has knocked out that one. So that's not the 2, and this is the 2. This is not the 8 anymore. Now, this is not 4. So 4 in this box is in one of these two. So this is not the 4 in blue, which I could have got from that. I'm Right, this 2 makes this 3, which makes this 9, which takes 9 out of those, which makes this 5 and this 3. Scanning these is tricky and takes practice. This is not the 8 anymore. So this is a 4-9 pair. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is an 8. So this is a 4 or a 9 for the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 or 9 for the row. But this box is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, and 9. So we've got 4, 5, 9 in there. This 5 takes 5 out of there. So the 4, 9 pair makes this the 5. Not seeing how to resolve that yet, but this is now a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is 3, 6, 7. There's no 7 or 3 there. So this is the 6, and I can take 6 out of those. This is 3, 7. Pardon me for a second. So these become 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, and 9. And that 2 makes this the 9 and this the 2. The 9 looks down, making that the 4 and that the 9, which looks back, making that the 4 and that the 9. And we're getting somewhere. The 3, of course, comes out of here, so this becomes 2, 7. This column, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this 5 makes this the 3 and this the 5, which makes this the 2 and this the 3, which makes this the 7 and this the 2. Now this box, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 6, 7, and 8. Now there's no 8 there. There's no 7 there. There's no 4 there. There's no 6 there. Oh, this 3 looks up, making that the 7 and that the 3, which means that's the 4, that's the 8, that's the 6, that's the 7, and the 6 will look off over, making that the 4 and that the 6, and that is the correct solution to Windoku from June 2023 by Ashish Kumar. Now, if you've never seen a Windoku before, that would be tricky. If you have seen a Windoku before, you probably found some stuff in there. I did some terrible scanning, like the 4-3 pair sitting here, and I think I had another thing with the 8 over here. I did some terrible scanning in that because I was focusing on the Windoku logic, and I shouldn't be. Okay, if you were using the pencil mark checker, I imagine you were rolling through that one a lot faster. Although it won't do Windoku scanning for you. And Sven, don't code that, because the Windoku logic is something that is absolutely amazing. But hopefully you learned a Windoku trick with this. And that is the most basic form of set that I really know of. And it's the one that's been around for years. Like Windoku has been around for, oh crikey, I think when I first saw it was when I first got into the hobby, so it would have been 2019, and maybe early 2020, like maybe February or March, and even then it was a very, very well-known trick. So it had been used in competitions and stuff for years. So yeah, Windoku is a really, really cool puzzle type, and I very much enjoy it when I come across them. So when I saw I hadn't done one in a while, I deliberately went and hunted one from Ashish Kumar because he does really nice Windoku, like this one. Thank you, Ashish, for giving me permission to do your Patreon puzzles. So please go and check out his Patreon. I cannot recommend them enough. And I hope you're enjoying the content we bring to the channel and everything that we do. Thank you very much, everyone. And as always, good luck with your solving.